expire? What's the expire on that? Like 8 hours?
You're taking them into the office, handing them out like donuts.
I'm always eating a hard-boiled egg. She's good. You know what's great about this non-alcoholic beer is there's no alcohol in it, but it's still making me so burpy.
I've never understood non-alcoholic beer
I love
for a
it.
sec. But like the taste of beer sucks.
I love the taste of beer.
And the
Jenny
effects
loves
of
it
beer.
too.
Shit.
She
Yeah.
hasn't had alcohol in years, and she still picks up like.
And there's something
All
I
the
just
time.
love. It's like a very nostalgic feeling holding a beer, especially in like a studio such as this.
You can call it a clubhouse.
Or like a
It's pretty much a
garage or
clubhouse.
She wanted to say shed. She didn't
Yeah.
want to say clubhouse.
I
I
wanted
was
to
hoping
say
she was going
shed.
to say clubhouse.
Basement. I love holding a beer in a basement.
Yeah, basement beer. That's
Yeah,
fair.
absolutely.
So the non-alcoholic make it, does the trick for that.
Yeah.
Fair. You get to feel all the bloat and gas of having an actual drink.
Kind of, except it's way lower. It's way lighter, way lower in calories.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's fair. I mean, I hate the taste of beer, so I would never have
Right.
a non-alcoholic beer. I got to force beer into me to pretend to be happy for a short time. I'm gonna bring this up. I didn't bring this up to you before, but now I feel like we're formed enough of a friendship that I can.
Wow.
Friendship.
I love this lead-in. I'm
Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
I'm big on
So-
ambushing people lately.
Yeah,
We had a fake
but
ambush in
it's
T-Shame.
It's like the compliment sandwich thing. It's like we're close enough that I can ambush you.
Oh, it's not even a
Yeah.
bad thing, but it's just that my first impression of you ever, obviously I saw you on stage before I talked to you as a human because I don't meet people.
Yeah.
It takes a long time being around you before we'll have a conversation. So I saw you on stage first, but the first joke I ever saw you do, and I don't know, you've seen Clare perform? I think,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah. Is that fucking joke you do about having eggs in your pocket? And I was so disgusted that I was hesitant to befriend you for a long time.
We talked before that joke.
Did we?
We had a brief conversation in the green room,
Okay, well, I don't remember that part.
and then
You didn't make an impression at all.
no, that's not true. We clicked.
Well, what stuck is that fucking joke.
That's so funny.
It's
See,
the
what
most-
stuck for me is how well we clicked.
It was-
oh, this guy, we get along.
Obliterated by how disgusting that joke
That's
was.
so funny.
That was so gross.
I'm glad that worked. I mean, like, I'm trying to sound gross in that joke. So wow, did it ever work?
Bang on.
You nailed
It's
it.
just
And they weren't in
visceral.
my pocket.
Yeah,
No,
that's
they are not in my pocket.
what?
In the joke, they're not in my pocket.
No, I thought you said they were
They're in
your
my
pocket.
hand. I'm eating them on the
but
street.
they came from your pocket. I feel.
I bought them at a store.
Really? Yeah.
We talking
Wow.
hard boiled?
Hard boiled.
Just
Bottom
walking.
at
around.
a store?
Bought them at a store. In those little bags that are kind of wet.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Walking around
Hate
eating
it.
wet
This
eggs.
is it. This is it. See, well, you got the twist in this joke. You'd really understand. You can see why.
Yeah, then she gets hit on by
I
some
mean, you
dude.
painted
and then
a
a guy
picture
still
with
hits
the-
on me.
It's just-
I
it's
mean,
so-
Painted a
I'm being
picture with simply
disgusting.
2 words.
The
Wet
whole-
bag.
Wet bag.
Yeah. With egg water too. It's not
Yeah,
even just
egg
like
water.
regular water.
I
Egg
touch on
water.
that in the joke. It's gross.
So
That is
upsetting.
gross.
It's so upsetting that I obviously we did click 'cause we've clicked every time since, but I don't remember that because I was so upset.
That's really
By
funny.
that joke.
Really?
And like I'm
No, but then we had a great talk after too.
yeah, I'm not gonna let it ruin my life, but the whole time I'm still thinking egg. You know what I mean?
Egg.
I'm here talking to Egg backstage here about her fucking egg. Hope she doesn't have eggs in her pocket.
Well, no, they
Goddamn
were
pocket
never
eggs.
in my pocket. They were never in my pocket.
In my head, they're in your pocket the whole time.
That's on you, man. I
That
don't know.
is.
What does that say about you?
Listen, I understand that a lot of this is my problem. I understand that this is all me projecting, and that's why I've never brought it up until now.
Wow.
But egg water and a bag of eggs in my head that are in your pocket, in like the heat of a pocket as
That's
well.
disgusting to me, so I can't imagine how disgusting it is to you
I'm
for
disgusted
a
by
guy
eggs
who
anyway.
just doesn't like sauce or any
Just like
any kind of
foods.
food.
Yeah.
An egg is a particular one because when I was
And I
like,
like some eggs.
yeah, weird
Well.
way to put it.
Not those eggs,
Just a
but
couple
different
eggs.
types of eggs. I'll take
You would
a
need a
scramble.
hard-boiled egg,
Like I would, but not like
not from a store in a bag. That's
no,
wet.
like I'd make a hard-boiled egg and like eat it on my own or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Well,
don't trust
I was.
someone else's egg.
Look, it was a really busy day. I was-
Hey,
You don't have to justify the egg.
no.
I understand that it's a
I think it
reasonable
was a
thing to
really
do.
healthy choice.
Hey, they wouldn't sell them if people didn't buy them.
You can buy those because you can get those in the little 2-packs, but you can get those in like a 12-pack.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
12
Isn't
pack
that crazy?
pre-boiled. You have to eat them before they expire. What's the expire on that? Like 8 hours?
You're taking them into the office, handing them out like donuts.
Yeah.
See, well, I
Ugh.
bought it in the 12-pack one time.
What?
And I made deviled eggs.
Okay.
What's a deviled? I don't even know
I'd
what a
probably
deviled
have,
egg is.
even if I
know.
did buy that many, I'd definitely maybe
I would devil those.
if I could eat them, I'd eat maybe 2, and then I'd just be biffing them around.
They'd be good to
Oh,
try.
they'd be great to throw.
But then you smell them on your hands for about 4 days.
To hard boil egg someone's house.
It's nothing to clean up, but it just sends a message.
It would sound crazy from inside. It would sound like little animals dying on the wall.
Is there a bunch of like flying squirrels hitting the window all of a
Oh
sudden?
God! Somebody egged our house. No, somebody
no mess.
hard boiled egged our house. It's way worse.
Buddy.
It's way weirder.
Yeah, way weird. I don't have to clean anything up.
Oh
But
no, there's no cleanup, and they worked way harder.
way harder. So much time.
Yeah, peeling them all.
They're perfectly cooked.
They had a timer and everything. I can tell there was a timer.
Yeah, I guess if you kept the shell on and biff them at the house, technically, you could just go outside and have a good hard-boiled egg because it would just crack the egg, and then you'd be like, "Oh, you're just peeling them off."
Right, that's a great way to peel them.
Yeah,
That's
that
disgusting.
is a good way.
Every bit of this is disgusting. I hate every bit of this.
Well, you want to clean the house first, like pressure wash the outside of the house.
Yep.
Yes, get all the egg remnants out of there.
No, this is pre-egg.
Pre-egg. Oh, pre-egg.
Egg.
Oh, you're talking about making this dish now.
Yeah.
We're doing like the finale of
You
Top
got
Chef.
it's like cleaning. You wash the counter before you cook. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wash your house, and then you throw some eggs on it.
Yep.
Boiled eggs. I would like to biff
Have
our...
plates set up underneath so the eggs are like poof.
Oh my God! Yes.
Nice.
You're thinking small. I could put a trough.
A little
Get them all.
little house
Okay.
egg.
I
Get yourself a little house egg.
think biff and hard-boiled eggs at a person would be pretty satisfying. Because like it wouldn't hurt them, but it would be like you
Oh,
said,
it
it would
could
send a
hurt them
message.
if you nailed them in the head.
You think? I don't know the consistency of a
buddy.
hard-boiled egg.
Is
I
this
guess I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
before or after you shell it?
After shell. I'm thinking after
Yeah.
shell.
After shell, you're good. Yeah.
It's like hitting someone with a beanbag.
Yeah, like a water balloon.
Yeah. But
You'd
it doesn't
still,
even
if you
explode.
nailed somebody in the eye with one, it would hurt like hell. But any other place, you'd be good.
Can we line Otter up and biff hard-boiled eggs at him and see
I mean,
how it
that's
goes?
up to him. I'm
Otter,
not
you
gonna
up for
speak
that?
I'll do it with my mouth open.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Christ, of course.
I'm team hard boiled egg.
You're a goddamn degenerate is what you are.
It's a disgusting team.
With my mouth open. Holy
Yeah, dude.
fuck. Just ready to take it like a goddamn hard-boiled slut. Jesus Christ.
And I'm like
Hard-boiled
surprisingly
Team
good at
hard-boiled
catching
egg
things in my
is
mouth.
not the team I wanna be on.
We're team hard-boiled egg.
Oh, yeah, I made myself go to the gym, and what a sad showing it was. I was like literally like just baking an egg or just trying to lift stuff, just exhausted from the delicious breakfast that I had just had. Anyway, I'm on my way home, and I'm walking through my apartment hallway. And so like there's like door, and then our door's here. In front of one of the doors is just like a dog sitting.
Love it.
And he just
I'm in.
He's just outside alone. He's just a little J. Russell Terrier.
Oh, my God. I'd be so excited.
But he's just sitting there alone.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
Sup?
this is weird. Because, like, the dog's just sitting outside
Yeah.
of the thing. So I go in. And I asked Jenny, I'm like, what would you do if you saw, like, a dog just sitting outside one of the apartments? Is that weird? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, there's a... And she comes out. She's like,
You can find out how you feel right
I'm
now.
like, I don't know.
You might want to
Is that
settle
weird?
this now.
She's like, I don't know. So anyway, didn't want to be a total Karen about it.
Okay.
But also, like, a dog just shouldn't be sitting out alone.
No.
He should be in the apartment.
That's where he belongs.
I was like, were they just mad at him and they just sent him outside? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it in my right to, like, knock on the door?
Yeah.
I was like, I said to Jenny, I'm like, we'll just leave him for a bit because he's not doing anything to anybody. So we'll just leave him and then we'll see if he's still there in a bit. So I had a Jay. This is probably a good 40 minutes. And I went back out. He's literally hadn't moved. He's just like, did one of those looks over his shoulders when I opened the door. He's like,
Oh, God.
so I call my landlord person. I'm like, hey, I don't know if this is like a thing. I'm not complaining, but I just feel like I should tell you there's a dog just hanging out in the hallway. She's like, hanging out in the hallway? What do you mean he's hanging out? I'm
Hanging
like,
out.
well, he's
Hanging
sitting
out.
there.
What do you want me to say?
He's just hanging around.
You want me to draw your goddamn diagrams? A dog hanging out in the hallway.
She's like, what kind of dog is it? I'm like, oh, I actually know. It's a Jack Russell Terrier.
This is one of the breeds I know.
Yeah. You ever see Frasier? He's a little bit like that little guy, but not fluffy. He's one of the smooth guys.
Oh, smooth Terry.
He was
Yeah, like a
smooth-
wishbone.
Wishbone. He was a
Nice.
total
Nice
wishbone.
reference.
Thank
Nice
you.
reference.
So I call landlord. I go, do you want me to knock on the door? Or is that weird to do? She goes, no, you can do that. So I knock on the door. And this lady answers. She's got a kid in her. She's holding the kid, and there's a kid behind her, and the husband's behind her, and she's just looking at me, and she doesn't speak great English, and she's just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Hey, your dog's just like hanging out." I go, "Did you know your dog's out here?" I'm like, because they didn't want to be a dick about it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, maybe this is your thing that you do.
And she's like, she looks up, she goes, "No."
Oh my god.
But I get that because like in a like,
Yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah,
could
it
just be
happens.
She's got a lot
scrambling
going
around,
on.
and old Wishbone's like,
What a good dog.
What a
It takes
classic
out for-
dog. Yeah, just hanging out.
old Wishbone
That's
just
cool.
takes off for a bit, then goes out and has
Yeah.
that terrible feeling pets get when they realize they're in apartments and they're like, "Yeah,
Oh, no. I don't belong here.
I'm in the back rooms."
Oh my god. That's so funny.
That's
Anyway, so
adorable.
yeah, they just needed to be reminded of the dog.
Oh,
And the
shit.
dog just sat there
He's
like
just
a good boy.
He was
Good
literally like,
fella.
And this is your neighbor? Like just like down the hall?
yeah, it's like apartment style. So like, I'm not like tight with them or anything.
No, of course not.
I've never even seen them, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah. But it's just
Always
like
hear old
It was
Wishbone.
your
on the-
hall.
What's that?
It was your hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was right. Yeah, right by the door.
Your
It's kinda
hallway.
hilarious. It's like,
Oh my
There he is.
god. Yeah.
Buddy, Suzanne would have stolen that dog in 8 seconds.
oh, I thought you were gonna say and ate them.
No, she would have. She was just licking her lips, looking at that little Jack Russell.
What the hell are they doing in Newfoundland?
Oh my god.
If nobody claims that dog in 30 seconds, I'm shish kebabbing that
Frying
motherfucker.
them up.
I love your like you're not sure. You have to check with Jenny. Is this something people do?
I was like, maybe it's a new thing. Like, maybe it's a TikTok thing.
And yet you're not fat. You enjoy eating. You think you eat a lot.
I mean my family is just like kind of we're like kind of a thinner family,
Yeah.
but we all have put on like typically like beer weight
Right.
at,
Yep.
at a time or other. But I haven't been drinking, so that all just went away.
Yeah, but you keep it up with the non-alcoholic beer. Gotta make sure I keep
But it's super
pounds
light.
into it. Are you not drinking for a set time, or is this just like a new policy?
I might have quit drinking. I haven't decided yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
I might have. I think I have, but I'm saying it that way. I might
Yeah,
have.
no pressure on yourself. Then.
Exactly, because then if maybe I could have been wrong. Oops, I'm mistaken.
I appreciate that non-committalness. They say when you want to quit something, you got to be as non-committal as possible.
yeah.
Just maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
see what
been
happens.
like almost 3 months since I've had
Oh,
anything
shit.
to drink.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. No, it's been 3 months at least.
Oh my god! What the fuck happened on December 27th?
25th.
Oh really? It's a Christmas
Merry
story.
Christmas, you assholes.
I'm gonna kill every motherfucking last one of you.
I pooped in your stocking, Mom. How do you like that?
Oh god, it's all hard-boiled egg poop too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, weird Christmas then. Okay, cool.
No, it was a good Christmas.
That's fair.
I just-
don't
I
mean
don't
to ask.
know.
I don't mean to pry in any
No,
way.
no,
Just,
no, no. I just I love drinking, but it's like I get depressed after.
Yeah, that's what does it for me too. I can't
Yeah.
drink heavily anymore because the next day is just so sad.
For me, it's like days and days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
But I love I like this has been the struggle because I think I'm a good fun drunk.
Yeah.
Like I've never done anything. Like I've never even done cocaine. I've never tried cocaine. Like I don't
Goddamn.
get into trouble. I'm like,
do love-
this is what I want to do.
That
This
says
is
so
all
much-
I want to do drunk is just sit in a shed.
There's so much about your friend group that's the bar. I haven't even done cocaine. For an average person, they're like, yeah, of course. For anyone who's just been around comedians the whole time, like, what? You haven't done cocaine?
Like drinking every night with comedians. I've never done cocaine.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
You've been offered cocaine 7,000 times.
I
Never
actually
once.
don't get offered. I think it just reads that I like. You can. It's just. I'm always eating a hard boiled egg. She's good.
Do you want? You know what?
You know what? I know.
You're probably good, eh? Oh
This fucking wrist deep in a hard-boiled egg over there. No, we're just gonna leave her be. I don't think it's her drug.
That's classic.
God damn. But yeah, it's too bad because you're not like a problem drunk. I've never seen you drunk and be like an issue.
Yeah, I mean, like I can get lippy, but
Yeah, your husband on the other hand,
there we go. Right.
or whatever he is. No, he's a problem. But yeah, but it wouldn't seem like something you would have to do.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So, do you guys watch Severance?
No.
Well, if there's anyone out there that does, I like because I do like myself as and I feel like drinking. Like when I started drinking, that actually was like a really positive thing in my life for a while. Like I kind of came out of my shell a bit,
Yeah.
you know. So now I'm like, not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be that version of myself ever again. And it feels like my innie has died. That's for any of the Severance watchers out there.
Okay.
It's good that you prefaced it like that, because if you just had went in
My
with
innie
cold on
died.
that one, that would have been really
I'd be like, what happened to your belly button?
You're like, how do we steer out of this?
Yeah, you getting outie now? This wasn't on the topic list at all. Jesus Christ. Innie died? Well, okay, fair enough. I hope you get into something. MDMA or something. Find something.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
I actually haven't even
Yeah,
been
chuck
smoking
some.
weed.
You and Dan should get into Molly.
Yeah.
Get heavy into Molly.
This is what I get into
Heavy
cocaine.
into it.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, dude, next step, we'll get you to do a bunch of coke. We'll just let you go. We'll just fire words at you
wind
like
her
that
up.
Harry Mack rapper guy.
Yeah.
Keep saying words to you. You could just talk about it for 5 minutes.
Be chucking her hard-boiled eggs like the SeaWorld. Oh, yeah, well, I'll get gooned up, go in the car, start hard-boiled egg in some houses.
Wound up.
Yeah, do you know that gooned means something different?
I know
now?
it means it now, and I refuse to lean into it, but
What's it mean?
Now it's
Yeah.
like if you're gooning, it's like you're like jerking off beyond like being a human anymore. I think
Beyond
right?
me.
It's like you jerked
become a
off.
goon.
It's like you jerked off so much you're like, yeah, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Just gooning?
Wait,
Yeah.
if you're a gooner, you're like a monster, like a horny monster, just masturbating in corners, kind of.
I was looking directly in your eyes when you said that, and he's like, if you're a gooner, you're a horny monster. I'm also microdosing mushrooms.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
I'm
I've been thinking about getting into this.
yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah,
I've
so
done it a
you
few
take
times,
2 gummies in the morning, and then you take 2 at supper time. So it's 2 in the morning. It took like 5 before I came here.
God damn, that's a
They
song.
don't do much like that, though.
Is this for mental health stuff at all, or is it just
Yeah, I just wanted to give it a shot.
for? Yeah.
But like, in all seriousness, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. It doesn't feel like anything.
No.
No,
Nah.
but do you feel a little lighter? I always find whenever I do that. I used to do that a little bit, like at nights, going out or something, because I don't like drinking, but like going out just microdosing shrooms is always. Although it usually just ends up being like microdose. Oh
Yeah.
shit, I've done that too
yeah,
many times
exactly.
now.
Oh, that's
But
a
literally,
dose.
I had 5. I had 5 before I came here.
Yeah.
5 of the gummies, and like, there's not really any.
So you're not microdosing.
No, I wanted to.
You're a regular dose.
For this, because I'm not gonna drink. I'm like, let me see if I can get a little bit of a buzz from it. But,
You're not
like,
drinking.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try not to. Since I got sick, I really don't have the urge to.
Hey.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I'm the only
nerd.
cool guy
No.
here.
Nerd.
I'm not saying I'm done with it at all, but
No, me
like,
neither.
for now,
But
I haven't had the urge to have alcohol since I've been sick, so I'm just gonna roll with that
yeah.
for as long as possible.
I don't think this is probably the longest I've ever gone without drinking as an adult. 3 months.
Bunch
You know?
of gooners.
You're the one who's gooning. Get out of here.
Bunch of hard-boiled gooners.
Yeah, this is what a lame episode so far.
Just a bunch of sober ag people.
I went to high school with a guy that unicycled, and he was a kind of a nerd otherwise. Like,
What do you mean otherwise? Aside from the unicycle thing, which was obviously cool as fuck, this guy was a
Am I
nerd.
really into unicycles?
I think you're learning things about yourself, Claire.
Oh wow, what a self.
He's kind of a nerd, but then he's got this bad boy side that he rides.
But it was kind of cool
He's pretty much one of the sons of
because he
air.
was good at it. He was good at it.
You'd never believe it by seeing him on that unicycle, but that guy's a fucking dork. Oh, that's one of my favorite sentences ever on the show.
That's great.
Well,
That guy's on his fucking unicycle right now being like, thanks, Claire.
yeah. Like, whoa, so I had a shot.
I should have just stopped the cycle for a second.
Damn. I had my eye on that one wheel.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't have to stay a virgin until I was 31.
How did I know the only girl who would ever find the unicycle hot I met when I was 14? I thought there's going to be lots of them, and that was the only one.
He's just staring at his unicycle, leaning in the corner. We peaked early. Throws a beer at it.
Did anyone bang Unicycle Boy in high school?
I don't know what was going on in that crowd. Probably. I would
Yeah, the
have
weird
to
kids-
assume.
The weird kids were always banging
Yeah,
each
like
other.
I have a friend that he does caricatures and he works at like street performer festivals and stuff.
Okay,
And so those are the freakiest people. Those people, they're fucking everyone. All of them. They're
I do remember you remember the kids in high school who were
In
like
the caricature scene?
Yeah, just the
No, like
freaks.
in a street performer. You ever been to a street performer fest? There's like the fire eaters and the unicyclists, and the
okay.
jugglers and stuff. They travel all together a lot of the time.
Like
I
a
thought you were
busker.
talking just like caricature
Just in the
people.
character. Yeah,
That's a really
I love how.
small-
Yeah.
Leave your
Small
notebook
scene.
at the door with your keys, you perverts.
We're gonna draw
Just drawing
notebooks.
each other all weird naked.
Can you give me a really big dick?
Just giant balls and a tiny little wiener.
Real big ears or something.
These orgies blow.
They would too. The ugliest, weirdest people. God damn. But yeah, I do remember that in high school. Like, do you remember the people in high school who were like, they were nerds, but like not the smart nerds? They were just like the weird kids. Mm-hmm. They just started like around grade 10 in our school. They all just molded together and just started swapping, just fucking each other.
Yeah, this is it because there was like there was they had
yeah.
counterparts, right? There was and not to like be all heteronormative, but there was other there was girls that could kind of match that energy, and they were horny too.
Yeah, and they were all kind of dirty.
And
They
there's probably
smelled a little
dudes doing dudes and stuff. You know?
Yeah, and they'd seem like every like 3 weeks they'd be like, because they'd all just like sit on a radiator or something and like make out with each
okay,
other.
yeah.
There was always be
I
one
like
sitting with like the girl standing in front of them, and they'd be like, yeah, and they just switch every like three weeks or so.
It's kind of cool.
But like the cool kids did that too in my school
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kinda.
We
Not
just
mine.
sat in a different part. Like, we just sat in the gym.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just sit on like a gray thing that had was carpeted. You know, like a stand. You know the stands, but they
I'm
weren't
getting to
stands.
understand it less the more you say it.
They're just big blocks that have carpet on them, and they're like surround the gym. Anyway, I used to just sit on one of those with my girlfriend.
Oh,
And just be like,
that's cute.
Sick.
lunch is long, eh?
Lunch is long.
Lunch is long and life is boring.
Can we tighten these lunches up?
Doing a lot of sitting on this carpeted block that seems to be everywhere in the gym.
Another lunch.
Yeah. You're like 16, like, I can't stand her. Like your
No, we
old
never
married
eat lunch
couples.
at lunch, eh? We just sit
Like
on
they've
this,
been married for
Yeah,
40
yeah.
years. The old ball and chain got me all lunch hour just sitting here on this fucking block.
Don't look for me at lunch, guys. I'll be watching intramurals.
All right, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try this because I'm trying to get people to watch the show, trying to find a way to tap into something popular. I think we need to start. I've been overthinking it. We might as well just go right to the top. We need to start trying to milk off Taylor Swift's fame. I think it's time for us to really.
Say milk off?
I'm going to milk off.
No, we can't. We can't
We
be
gotta
pissed.
find a different way to say it. I'm not gonna be over here gooning and milking off.
Milking off.
You gotta milk off old Taylor Swift's.
Get out of your
finish,
mouth.
finish that sentence.
You guys are definitely going to need an HR department.
Close the door, Mama. Milking off.
Yeah, we don't. Of
Wait here
all,
for a second, just off the top. Why don't you cut milking off and gooning from the dialect here? It's fucking insane what you guys had a woman in the studio when you were saying milking off. You know that, right? Cool. You guys are cool. You guys are actually really cool.
What is a better way to say that? How do people say that? Rider coattails?
latching.
Latching.
I think
Clout
this is-
chasing.
Latching and milk are like
Clout
you're going
chasing.
down the
Oh,
same
really? Is
road.
latch
yeah,
gross?
yeah, we can latch onto her hard so we can milk off.
I believe Jack Doherty would say clout chasing.
Clout
Sure,
chasing. I don't
yeah.
think I would though because I'm 40, so it feels weird to say
So you-
clout chasing.
Anyway, you want to get some of that.
Ooh, it's a
You
long
wanna
way to
get a
go. I
piece
was
of
just
that.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
make Taylor Swift characters for us. I'm trying to get to Taylor Swift puns is what I'm trying to get at because that's
Right.
all I've been thinking about all day. for
Of
some
all
reason.
the fandoms online,
have
Taylor
some?
Swift
Yes.
are like the meanest ones. Like you fuck
Yeah.
up, we will be ruined. Like they'll find out where we live.
Yeah, we should probably just quit at milking off.
If those fans want to show up and fight me milking off Taylor Swift, they can show up.
I hate it every time you say it.
It's the wrong inflection because that's the problem. Because we're not milking off; we're milking off of something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
We're not milking off
It's the
anything.
emphasis. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm being thrown under the bus here. This is misunderstood.
Of all of the like big fandoms, big cultural moments, I just don't know shit about Taylor Swift. I don't know.
Not a Swiftie.
Not in the slightest. I
I hear it a lot from the other room.
I respect her, I guess, but I don't know any. Like I know like 2 songs.
She
I know
works
she does
pretty hard,
outfits.
makes a lot of money.
She does.
So yeah,
she does.
she's
Seems like she's
doing
putting
it.
on great shows.
Yeah.
Great.
People like it.
There's a lot of great things I don't look at.
Same. Agree.
Too busy eating pocket eggs.
What do you got for puns, Creasy?
So
Let's hear
I
these.
feel
Yeah,
we
oh, yeah,
all,
lay
we
it
all
on
have to
us.
make some sort of Taylor Swift type characters. I think
Characters.
for ourselves. I is the fat guy. will be Tractor Trailer Swift.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I see
Okay.
what you're doing here.
See where I'm going with this? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would be.
Taylor Spliff.
Oh shit!
You really
I
have
want
been
Taylor Spliff.
thinking Taylor Spliff?
Taylor Spliff's not bad. Come
Yeah,
on.
Taylor Swift's really good.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I got one for Otter as well because I know he's already got the costume. It's a bit of a 90s anime costume. It's a bit
Sailor
of
Swift.
a- Sailor Twift.
Sailor Twift. What's Twift?
You switch the T and the S from Taylor Swift. It's like a
Oh,
little bit
I
of a
see.
clever
Okay.
wordplay. You wouldn't
Sure.
get it.
I
Well, that's what I've been trying to think of going for Claire, and I don't. You don't happen to have asthma, do you, by any chance?
No.
God damn,
Wait,
you could have been in.
I have asthma.
Well, you can be
you
Inhaler
can have
Swift.
split.
Oh.
Hold on, let him be Inhaler Swift.
Okay.
I have an inhaler. I'll gladly take Inhaler Swift.
But I don't feel.
Hey,
I want.
hey, Claire. We all need one.
Okay.
What about
I'll-
this? I got another one for you then. How about this? You like to talk to large audiences of people. What about Regaler Swift? You like to
Oh, that's the one
No,
where
I'll
you're
take
like,
Spliff, please.
I'll take split. Regaler is definitely reaching.
What about Emailer Swift?
No. That's mean.
Hay Baler Swift?
Wait,
Hey, Baylor.
you've been doing this all day. Okay.
This. Yeah.
If you're feeling a little bit Dracula, you could be Vlad the Impaler Swift.
Oh my god. Let me try one here.
Hey.
I really just burned a lot of them.
You did.
Oh, if you're blind and deaf, you could be Brailer Swift.
Oh,
There
there
you
we
go.
go.
If you're
There
an
we
old-
go.
if you're an
There
old
we go. You don't
bat-
have to be deaf at all.
If you're an old basketball
Oh, yeah, I guess- I was
player,
just
you could
thinking
be
Helen
Elgin
Keller.
Baylor Swift.
Elgin Baylor Swift. I like where
What's
this
that
is
one?
going.
Elgin Baylor Swift, old basketball
Oh,
player.
sure.
You know, yeah.
Claire, Claire wouldn't get it. She's blind and deaf. The only way you can
Maybe,
appreciate
but
Claire.
also, not to step on that one, but if you're on a ship that's filling with water, you could be Baylor Swift.
There you go.
Yep, that's
Yep.
true.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
true.
yeah. If you're like a buyer, seller, importer, exporter, you could be resaler Swift.
If your friend calls you because they're in jail, you could be Baylor Swift.
Stop! You can't just keep doing different.
You're like a rapper that keeps rhyming the same word.
If you're a teacher, you
You're-
could be Failer Swift.
If you make hay bales,
I already said, "Hey, Baylor Swift." Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I already used that one with the putting an extra word there.
if you cancel on plans.
Baylor, another Baylor.
If you go to a Midwestern mid-major Division I university, you could be Baylor Swift as well. But that's
true.
You have to know the University of Baylor in order
Yeah.
for that one to work.
Hey, I like it.
That's a lot more than I thought we would get out of Taylor Swift puns.
Yeah.
If you're in the attic, you're Foyer Swift. Foyer. Never mind.
Boy,
I fucked up. That was my
I
bad.
really appreciate the serious tone that you put. It's like,
If you're in the attic, you're 4 days.